quick one on Nasdaq, and I just want to give you an update as to how far things are going. So, with the most recent video, um, I had predicted that Nasdaq will give us a bounce right here and continue impulsing up to the upside. I can only speculate that it will pass this highest high and make it above, perhaps next week or so. But at the moment, this is how things are looking. It did respect the setup very well. There is no trick, there is no hidden agenda or anything. It's just basic, pure price action. And from this, in case you're wondering where this came from, this is how this came about. I will repeat like I have done on the previous video. Just make things a little bit more tidy. So this were my touches on my overall trend line resistance, overall trend line resistance. My first, my second, my third, my fourth, and then getting to this one, my fifth, my sixth. Breakout impulsively, came back to retest, caught the retest, and currently holding the buys to the upside. Again around 9, I started seeing some aggressive movement to the upside. Perhaps with the close of the market today, we might have broken above this highest high here. If not, it will give us that retest and continue going down, but we are not entirely sure. And the profit anticipation was at that point up there. Only if you can be patient enough to hold up to here. If you are not that confident with this trade, you can immediately exit. There's a good time to exit. And on US30, here's how things are looking. Make full screen. Here's how things are looking. Again, this was a beautiful trade in which we caught right here at the retest of this trend line resistance. Went back up, couldn't pass this, couldn't go through this highest high, came back down to retest again the overall trend line resistance. Nope, it's not the overall, it's a trend line that is within an ascending formed channel. So after this, let me consider it a, can call it a double bottom retest. Not a very familiar term, not a very usual term, but here it is. And let me just remove some of these things just to keep my chart tidy. Zooming in and going a little bit deeper, this is how we are looking with US30. I have anticipated that at this point we had not completed the overall movement to the upside, and we are looking for further push to the upside, but we needed to get our proper entries, right? So here is how we are looking. We managed to get above this resistance zone up here. So what had happened was that one can also ask, what happened to our trades when this was happening here? So with the way we trade, we just catch a trade right here. We caught a trade right here. And whatever happens inside is really none of our business. You are only looking to have the market come up to this level here, hence this arrow pointing to the upside. For those who like scaling in, it is always advisable to scale in appropriately so that when the market retraces back, you are not wiped out, right? But it was a good trade that went our direction and made the most out of it. Just gonna zoom out a bit. For those of you who had already seen how we managed to take these trades, I think we are reading. Let me see. Our profitable trades by far it's just the cat UPS that I think we have a trade. Oh, we actually have a trade issued not so long ago on Nasdaq. I just showed it not so long ago. USD it's an overall buy setup, which this past couple of days has been selling. USD has been selling, and on NZD it's an overall buy. NZD USD I just showed it. Dollar yen. I don't think there's a trade here. Yeah, on dollar yen there's no trade. On USD there is a couple of trades. On gold and actually on gold and silver, there aren't any running trades at the moment. Euro USD, we have ourselves not quite a huge stop loss here. I had to do it this because of I wasn't I couldn't really get enough confirmations as to whether the market will come and fill this space here before I could take my sales. So I was like, I'll just broaden up my stop loss but reduce my lot sizing and positions. With AUD we are looking good and we are cruising nicely by far. A lot of these setups, a lot of people really want to understand them, but before you could see something like this, I had actually done an analysis before this. So for someone looking at this and be like, what kind of trading is this? I understand. Don't worry about it. For your AUD, this is how we are looking. One of our long positions. Caps is a trade. On Caps APY, there is no trade. How? There's a trade. How is it? Oh, I think it's mainly because I didn't want to trade all of the yen pairs because I actually have three pairs that have yen on the counter. So I didn't want to trade all of these pairs. USDG pair there's no trade, ATG pair there's no trade, but there is a trade on CAT okay. That's USDC there's a trade I know which hit the profit not so long ago. AUTNZD is a long position, which is gonna take quite a while. Probably patient enough. Back to Nasdaq, just to avoid confusion and all of that. Nasdaq has past days to make the most out of Nasdaq. So we are anticipating to have this whole move filled up to this point here. Probably it's gonna probably be filled next week, definitely not this week. And again, my concern at the moment is this highest high here. If whether we will break above this highest high. If we don't, we might come back down aggressively. So maybe to come and try to retest again and continue shooting up if it doesn't manage to break in because of there's a potential of breaking in and then maybe another retest continue going downwards. So the reason I'm doing this, I'm just highlighting a possible scenarios. This is not to issue a signal or anything. It's always good to have the market forecast and the possible movements that may arise in the future. So I already have an overall picture of what might happen, and by far, yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. For my signals and my services, I'll put down my email in the description box and you can reach out to me, and you can also have a look at our Jovial Cadence group on Instagram. Please don't be scammed. Please do not let anyone come to you using our name. We've built quite a reputation for ourselves, so be on the lookout. Here is how our page is looking. You can also scan here. Let me just show you guys something. Profile. You can also scan this here. You can also scan this. What's it called? QR code. They'll direct you to our YouTube channel. Definitely be on the lookout for it. From my side, that is all.